Okay, if I can just get your name and title first.
Tom Vair, Executive Director, Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Center.
Tom, council approved a request for $750,000, $250,000 over 3 years. What does this mean to the project moving forward?
Yeah, it really allows us to kick off the project, and certainly the other piece is we have funding applications in, so we'll be able to lever the money that the city provides and other lottery and gaming organizations to make a larger project, which will give us the full resources to implement our initiative.
So a lot of talk was about the first year, that this was very important in getting the what you call the first year of activities. What are those activities that are going to be happening?
Yeah, really focus on those 4 areas. One is talent management for the community. So how do we make sure we've got people that can fill the jobs that are available now and the ones that we anticipate will be coming? We want to do some marketing and outreach to promote the community, and that's going to support really the main thing is our business development activities. So how do we make sure we attract the proponents that are working on modernization with OLG, and how do we make sure we attract new companies to Sault Ste. Marie to be part of our lottery and gaming cluster?
Now, the big goal long term is 200 new jobs in addition to the 900 that are here related to lottery and gaming. But there was also talk about this industry and another going hand in hand, and I think Mayor Provenzano brought up the information technology industry, that where the city really does need people from that industry to be here.
Absolutely. It's a critical resource, a skill set that's required, I think, in any modern economy. It's something that we want to actively develop here in Sault Ste. Marie. And something by putting resources behind this now is going to enable us to diversify and grow in the future.
So it's $250,000 the first year, but the other 2 years are likely going to be dependent on how the economy is going. The remaining $500,000. Are you confident that you're going to see that you promised updates to council during this long-term period?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I mean, we're already talking with companies now. We feel confident that we can, with these resources, put them to use effectively and grow the lottery and gaming sector. So we're looking forward to coming back to council with positive news as this initiative unfolds.
Who have you been speaking to specifically? I know you're trying to go outside Sault Ste. Marie and Canada, trying to get onto the international games.
Yeah, working with a number of different lottery and gaming companies. So I wouldn't want to give it out any names, but we are working with a number of lottery and gaming companies now and in conversations about Sault Ste. Marie and what our community can provide.
Have some of that gone beyond the conversation stage? Are we seeing some action anywhere?
Yes, absolutely. We have.
What's an example of that?
Well, we have a company that's now actively working at establishing an office in Sault Ste. Marie, talking to senior levels of government about supporting an initiative in Sault Ste. Marie.
Is this the data center, or is that a different matter? The data center issue.
Yeah, a different matter.
Also discussed.
That's a different matter. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the buzz on the data center? Proposed data center for this as part of this project?
Yeah, we continue to work with the proponent that was selected from our RFP process. They're finalizing agreements with companies that'll be leasing space in the data center, and they also have an application into NOHFC now to support the data center project. So things are progressing there, and we're excited that the opportunity is moving ahead.
Now, a timeline was mentioned of December to find out about where some of this other funding is coming from, the NOHFC and also other companies, I think?
Correct. Yes. So we have an application into NOHFC now, so we're working that through the system with them and answering their questions, and then also working with other lottery and gaming organizations to contribute. So we anticipate we'll be able to come back with an update in the December timeframe, hopefully with positive news about other contributions to this project.
Now, if my math is correct, that's about $3.75 million from those other entities. Is that, if approved, is that all of that funding at once, or is that also going to be divvied up in different amounts?
Right. That would be, we'd be looking for 3-year commitments from the other partners as well.
So that would be divvied up in the thirds.
Correct. Correct.
The other timeline that was mentioned is the end of 2017. Where do you see Sault Ste. Marie if everything goes according to plan? What can people expect out of this in about 2 years from now?
Yeah, my hope would be that we're going to have a robust office of OLG performing their conduct and manage function. We'll also have a robust office for the new company that's taking over lottery operations for the province of Ontario, as well as some new companies that are feeding into our local lottery and gaming cluster.
So I guess, is the $250,000 going to be spent tomorrow, or what happens from here now with council's decision?
Yeah, the 250 will be spent over the next year, really, and furthering those initiatives related to talent management, marketing and outreach, and business development activities.
Do you see Sault Ste. Marie as an anchor at the end of it all?
An anchor?
For the Northern Bundle.
I think there's good possibility that Sault Ste. Marie can be an anchor, yes.
What about the other members of that, Sudbury, North Bay, Thunder Bay? Have you heard from them as well?
No, I haven't been in touch with the other folks from Northern Ontario in terms of their local initiatives there.
Councillor Butland mentioned Kingston as an example with the Eastern Bundle being settled. Is that something you would perhaps look at their example?
Sure. They're the first out of the gates, obviously, with the first award of a gaming bundle in the Ontario East Gaming Partnership, won that. And so it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds there, and certainly we might be able to learn things from them as this goes forward.
Now, given the good news of the decision, there was talk about the Innovation Center and the EDC. Money spent on those operations, how they do those operations. Overlap was another word mentioned. What's your reaction to people still being critical of your group and your sister group, the EDC?
Sure. I think, it's always wise for people to look into how municipal tax dollars are being spent. I'm very confident in the role the Innovation Center is playing and the value we provide back to the community. And so we're happy to come back to council and provide those updates and show them the value for the money that they get.
Now, these are going to be monthly updates, you said?
Right.
When would they start up?
Well, they would start as of now, moving forward.
So we're going to hear from you next month, perhaps?
Yes.